Each week on Bet On It, we'll look ahead to one of the games coming up this weekend and give you advice, talk about the game, but look at the numbers behind it so you can make your decision. The Bills are 5-2, the Patriots are 5-2, and the Jets are 4-3. So we face this scenario heading into this game that if the Jets can upset the Bills and the Giants can beat the Patriots, there's a three-way tie atop the AFC East. Let's look at the numbers, and the appealing one is Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Bills offense against Darrelle Revis and that Jets defense. And we look at your numbers, Kerry, and we show that this really is an interesting matchup. This is the strength of both teams. Scoreability and bendability. On the left is the Bills offense. On the right is the Jets defense. Scoreability meaning what you guys say is the ability to turn yards into points. Only the Niners, the Lions, and the Jets, we'll get to that in a little bit, are better than the Buffalo Bills when it comes to offense. Does the 23rd ranking for the bendability, which, by the way, is the ability to keep opponents off the scoreboard, does that suggest that the Jets aren't as good as they've been in years past, or no?
Yeah, they know. They've been. What's happened with this team, and remember, our bendability gives up points in all aspects of the game. It's not just a measure of defense. And the reason we look, some people want to look at defense in a vacuum, and people write to them and say, well, the defense, the other team scored 2 touchdowns on special teams. That shouldn't count. Well, it does count because the scoreboard doesn't care how those points get on the board. So our efficiency indicators measure all aspects of team play, not just an offense or a defense in a vacuum. And that's what's important, all aspects of team play, not individual units. With that said, what we see, the Jets are giving up. Their scoring defense hasn't been that great this year compared to past years, despite some statistical dominance like number one in defensive passer rating. The reason is they're giving up cheap points. The offense has not been playing well. It's been putting the defense in some bad situations, Butch. So that's why you see an otherwise pretty great defensive team in the Jets only 23rd in bendability. It's because they're just not playing smart in all phases of the game, and that's really been hurting them so far this season.
All right, let's look at the Bills' offense against the Jets' defense with three other numbers which are remarkably close. The real passing yards per attempt, the Bills' offense is 11th, the Jets' defense is 9th. Fitzpatrick's been sacked only 9 times. Only Oakland is better. Yep. The Jets have 18 sacks. Real quarterback rating, Fitzpatrick and the Bills' offense are 5th. Only Rodgers, Brady, Breeze, and Stafford in Detroit are better than Fitzpatrick and the Bills' offense. And only Baltimore is better in a defensive quarterback rating for the Jets' defense. And then the offensive hog index, the Bills are number one with Eric Wood and Eric Pears and others up there. And their defensive hog index for the Jets, they're number 3 with Muhammad Wilkerson, that great rookie, and who else they have. Really going to be a great battle with the Bills offense against the Jets defense.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those classic, strength versus strength, immovable object versus irresistible force. Type of matchup. I hate to use cliches, but, sometimes, cliches have a well-founded and have merit. The one number to really look at in that battle, the battle of that Buffalo offensive line versus the Jets defensive line, that's going to be a great battle for people who like line play and kind of the meat and potatoes of football. That's really the battle to watch. But statistically, the number one battle to watch is, as you said, the Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Bills are one of the best teams in football at what we call real quarterback rating. It's just passer rating, but takes into account other factors, sacks, rushing yards, fumbles, puts it all together in one number because passer rating measures only passing, Butch. And the Bills are one of the best in that indicator. Defensively, the Jets are number 2 in that indicator. Why this is important, real quarterback rating is the number 1 stat in football for determining winners and losers. We created it over the past year. We wanted a better way to measure all aspects of quarterback play. This is our first year with it in action, and it's been better, Butch. Even I had high faith in this stat. I had high hopes in this indicator. Much better even than I anticipated. Right now, teams that win the real quarterback rating battle, 99-17 so far through Week 8. They've won over 85% of all games. Not only that, 25-1, 962 winning percentage in the last 2 weeks. You win, you get more to play a quarterback, you win in the NFL. This stat proves it, and this game is a classic matchup of a great offense at this number and a great defense at this number.